Damn, popped another tire. Third one this week. I cannot believe how bad the pavement is at UMass.
I wish there was a solution to fix this.
Everyone knows that the roads at UMass are not very good. We have one solution. It's flexible pavement. Flexible pavement is something that consists of a mixture of asphaltic or bituminous material and aggregates placed on a bed of compacted granular material of appropriate quality layers over the subgrade. For any load of any magnitude, the intensity of the load diminishes as the load is transmitted downwards from the surface by virtue of spreading over an increasingly large area, by carrying it deep enough into the ground through successive layers of granular material.
We should use flexible pavements around this area because they have self-healing properties, and due to heavier wheel loads, they're recoverable to some extent. Thus, flexible pavement is resistant to erosion by the environment and traffic, meaning less potholes. Also, due to the climate of Massachusetts with hot summers and cold winters and a lot of temperature variation, flexible pavement would be a good choice because it's resistant to the stress caused by temperature variations and will not crack due to freeze-thaw.
Concrete and asphalt use many non-renewable resources in their production and account for 5% of the CO2 in its creation, and second most man-made producer in the world. With flexible pavement, there are new ways to find recyclable, sustainable materials when creating the different layers of flexible pavement. It can help with waste disposal and also reduce the need for new materials. Local recyclable materials can improve the sustainability by preventing the need to truck materials long distance.
Our second solution is permeable pavement. Permeable pavement is a specific type of pavement with high porosity that allows rainwater to run through it and into the ground below, rather than accumulate on top of it and run off. Permeable pavement is considered green pavement. Precipitation and water are stored in the reservoir and slowly penetrates the soil below. Stone and gravel serve as a natural filter which clears the water of its pollutants.
We should choose permeable paving because it eliminates the potential for freeze-thaw and therefore potholes because of the ability to drain the water that it comes in contact with. We should use this for parts of campus that have lower volume traffic like walkways and residential roads and driveways, but because of reduced strength, it should not be used for main streets. This is a sustainable option because stone and gravel is a natural filter which clears the water of its pollutants. It can also be used with recycled materials, it eliminates runoff, and it eliminates the need for retention basins and water collection areas. Therefore, it reduces the surface temperature and also the heat island effect. What is important to note is that permeable pavement needs to be constantly dealt with. One of the biggest problems that arises from permeable pavement comes from things like dirt and mud getting caught in between the cracks. This basically defeats the purpose of having it because the water will just slide off as opposed to being absorbed. Therefore, it is important to consider how we might drain the water that's in excess. One way is designing the cracks in the pavement to lead to the side of the road where the water can be properly drained. Since permeable pavement solves most other drainage issues, after that, you should be safe on the roads.